For 2 seasons in the early 90s, there was a TV show that, when you watched it, you almost had to ask yourself, what am I watching and why is this on TV? But in the best way possible. I mean, to say it was ahead of its time is a huge understatement. Let's see if we can figure out what it is. Here's a couple clues. Clue number 1, there was a bit of meta-casting in the show as the actor-comedian who played the father was actually the real-life father of the protagonist. Clue number 2, the network really struggled with their decision to greenlight this show because they felt it was just too disturbing.
God, you're weird, aren't you? I mean, you're really weird.
And because of this, the creators actually lightened the pilot and made the lead character much more likable, and then once it got on the air, they just made him darker and darker and darker. Clue number 3, there were a couple of writers on the show that would go on to become pretty big names in the years to come. One of them was a guy named Charlie Kaufman, and the other was Saul himself, Bob Odenkirk. And your final clue? The lead actor in the show actually has a connection to a pretty popular show that's on the air today called The Bear.
Hi. You hiding back there?
So, did you figure it out? Well, let's see.
Hi, I'm Chris Elliott, star of the new show Get a Life. Look for us Sundays where The Simpsons used to be. I know. Don't hate me.
I think this show is just an example of how amazing Fox was in its early days.
Eat that cheese, lady. Pluck that banjo. Yes, you have very nice looking shoes, miss.
How willing it was to experiment and just try anything.
My head was swimming with fascinating stories of late trailer payments, one-eyed prostitutes, and of course the fabled tool belt fights.
Even as a kid, I knew watching the show that I was watching something that was on another level and was smarter than pretty much anything else on television at the time.
What stinks in here?
Well, actually I get a lot of moisture this time of year, but
You just kind of never knew where the show was going to go, and it was always interesting and always hilarious.
it took me 10 years before I was able to shower in the nude. Because I was sure that, you know that thing where the water comes out of? That there was an eye in there watching me.
I guess it makes sense that Chris Elliott and a number of the other writers on this show came right from Late Night with David Letterman, which was the most irreverent comedy on television at the time. Were you a fan of Get a Life? Let me know in the comments.